Hey there. What if your body is asking you, instead of pushing it through this season, to actually love it and be gentle? hmm But we know in education, from January through spring break, this is the crunch time. This is when like peak performance and expectations, we're teaching to get prepared, our students prepared to take the tests and all of that. And so your focus, you're expecting them to focus, and it's push time. Yeah. And you're giving. Is it like a no-brainer in education? We all know teachers are giving. You give your energy, your care, your presence, not only to your students and your school, but to everyone else around you. And so loving self-care isn't something that's an option. You do when you feel like it, get a massage every couple weeks. No, loving self-care is something that's absolutely necessary for you. And for those of you who are on the brink of burnout or are questioning whether or not education is really the role you want to play anymore, it's beyond important. It's absolutely essential. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Katherine Walters, and I'm a soul alignment expert. And I help educators experiencing burnout and less work fulfillment to gain clarity and realign with their soul and pursue what really is the right place for them, whether that's in education or moving beyond. So, in the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about self care and all the different ways that we want to do our best to incorporate loving self care into our lives, even though they're already filled to the brink, right? But these are simple. They're ways that you can incorporate throughout your day. So, on the physical body, now it's super important to get the stress out because we're energy beings, even though we oftentimes think we're mostly in our heads. And so we need to be loving and caring to our physical bodies. That might mean a health checkup. Like I know I had to, see the allergist recently, or it might mean that you really make sure that you get a good night's sleep as much as possible. That maybe you drink water before all the coffee that you have for the day, or maybe you kind of drink more water than coffee, or you allow yourself and your students to stretch in between classes or before class starts to really get their energy and their focus there. It means having nutritious snacks and meals so you have the energy. And just really the other important thing is moving your body. hmm Because especially if you're dealing with burnout or overwhelm and anxiety, that energy gets stuck inside of the body. Your shoulders or your back or your low back or knee or wherever. And so when you move your body, you're allowing that energy to move through you rather than stay stuck. And it doesn't matter what you do. Like I have a good friend that's a teacher that she works out before school because she knows she's going to be too tired after. I have another teaching buddy that teaches Zumba classes a few times a week. Hey, she gets paid extra. She loves teaching and she's a fabulous Zumba instructor. Or a spin instructor. I have another friend that teaches spin. So those are Pilates, or you work out on your own, or you take your dog for a walk, or you do my favorite, which is Zumba, and I also like yoga and Pilates. But it doesn't matter what you do, but it's about moving your body and getting that energy out. And then your nervous system can align. And on a spiritual level, it's also super important because when the body releases that tension and stress, then it's easier to align with our own spirit, to hear it, and to be in the flow with our whole self. So take care of your physical body. It's the only one you've got in this lifetime, and it's so special. It's a true gift from the divine. And that also comes into making sure that you take deep breaths and breathe fully. We'll talk about that in some soul breaks that are coming soon. So I have two questions that I'm going to leave you with today that you can ask yourself, actually ask your body. And the first one is to ask your body, what does it need from you so that you're not pushing it through, but you're loving it through this busy winter time. And the second question is to ask your body, how would it like to move today? Because that movement will help support you in every area of your life, and it will help you fill yourself up first so you have more to give, giving from your overflow and not from your source. So have fun taking loving care of your body. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Love and blessings. Namaste.